So currently, I've been running this setup for a year. I was running the Pure 600s with the arm relocated inlets. Let's see, we got the VRSF charge pipe, the 3.5 bar map sensor. Excited to get into it today. We're just basically gonna tear apart as much as we can. We're gonna take the subframe off. We're gonna do the oil pan. Hopefully, if all goes well, that's gonna happen today. And then, if there's time left today, we'll take out the turbos. If not, that's a tomorrow thing. So let's get right into it. What's up, guys? Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. So far, I got the engine supported. I got the subframe out. Everything is disconnected. I did have to disconnect the steering rack bolt that goes right here into the actual rack itself. That was the only thing I didn't really want to do, because just in case I mess up the alignment. But as you can see now, we have a ton of access to everything now, which is actually beautiful. So I'll probably start by attacking the oil pan right now, and then probably move on to the turbos. I still have to do a coolant flush, and I still have to drain the oil. But other than that, that was probably the biggest task that I've done on this car. So hoping everything else is a breeze.
Where'd you find this? Hold up, who that banging on my door? If a nigga try to ride me, I'ma blow him in the store. Hold up, don't be blowing up my phone. Sounding like a little hoe about some coke, you fucking hoe. It's Cartier.
Shit feels insane. First. Alright guys, I just want to update. So we got the manifold on. I got the wastegates on. They're not tight yet, but they are on. I just got the feeds on. I wrapped it in some gold heat wrap and got the water pump back on. So now I got the heat shield on as well. Right now I'm just kind of messing with the oil drain line, because it is like there's like no give in the line that they gave. So I need to mock it up, and I need to get the turbo ready to see if that fits. Of course, we have the AN fitting here, and then we do also have this for the drain, so this should be good. So I got the studs on as well. Got the max solenoid right here, and I think what I have to do is next is I gotta tighten the wastegates, I gotta tighten this line, or at least get this on. Here's the feed line. And then, yeah, I think everything is up to the turbo as of right now. So I think it might be time to break out the turbo. Here it comes with the gasket. Take that off. Here it is, the 6466. Holy shit. That looks fucking insane. Holy shit. Oh my god. That is so beautiful. That's so beautiful.
I can't see my card. Gang, we fly.
Alright, just to recap day 2. We got the turbo, as you can see, mounted. It is got the piping mounted to the intercooler. Here's the new intercooler over here, 7.5 inch. Got the couplings on there. We plumbed the wastegates, so as you can see, I have my max solenoid right there. Single bank 02, I had that done previously. I heat wrapped the downpipe. I'm probably gonna mess with that tomorrow. It's not that great. Let's see what else. We got the oil feed, oil drain. I got the manifold on today. I wonder. So as you can see, we got the dual wastegates, towel wastegates on. We have the dump tubes. We have the manifold. I heat wrap the wastegate lines so that they don't burn. We got the water pump and thermostat back on. Yes, as you can see, that's falling apart there. I need to redo that. Those metal zip ties suck. So yeah, that pretty much sums up the day. As you can see, look at the mess I made in the garage. Parents are not gonna be happy, even though they don't live here. But yeah. So a weird problem I'm having is. So I bought a new oil filter housing with the thermostat. I bought the thermostat separately, but this oil cap does not want to fit at all. So as you can see, like it basically tightens up right there, and you can see there's a fat gap. When I put it in there, the old housing, it's perfectly fine. It works, spins perfectly fine. So I have an oil cap coming Sunday. But I'm thinking about just going ahead and putting back the old thermostat, or not even thermostat, the old housing without the cooler, because I bought a secondary cooler here. But I'll show you guys right now. So let me mock up the lines really quick. So I don't know if I bought. The guy said it was from a 335, but the lines, like, say they start right there, like. The lines to the cooler go right there. So I'm not totally sure if that's correct. To me, just seems like maybe it's a little, I don't know. It just seems a little too short in my opinion. Because it's supposed to sit right here in front of the fender liner. But, I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know how those lines can even fit down there for, like, I really don't even know how that's possible. So... that's probably what I'm going to figure out tomorrow. It's not that hard. Just got to take the intake manifold off and take that one bolt and just replace it. I already replaced the gaskets. What sucks is I bought OEM gaskets and they were like $35 for the thermostat, $35 for the oil filter housing. Ridiculous. But I don't like buying aftermarket gaskets. It's just want to preserve it. But look at that turbo though. 6466, baby. Look at that turb skis. This thing's beautiful. It's pretty surreal actually having a big turbo on. Pretty fucking surreal. But yeah, it's like doesn't even seem real that it's my car. That honestly I got a lot done in 2 days. In 2 days we got the here I'll show you guys. We got the old stuff out. So in this box right here we have the arm inlets and outlets for twin turbos. We have an arm. No, actually, no. It's a BMS for like 5-inch intercooler, and then we have the pure 600s right there. Zero shaft play. I mean, these were installed not too long ago, so they're in perfect condition. They never had wastegate rattle. Probably have to clean up the subframe actually tomorrow. Yeah, so sorry, excuse the mess, but you know, shit happens when you're working on cars. I guess I'm nervous, but I guess it's time to prime the engine. I just flashed the tune on. I'm pretty nervous, not gonna lie. So the injectors are unplugged. So I guess all I gotta do is prime it. We'll do it 5 times, but we'll have to see if there's any leaks too. All right, it's 1. Full drain. The oil feed looks good. The block off plate's good. All right. All right, please don't blow up. Yo! I just want to give you a quick walk around of the build. So basically we got the VRSF street exhaust, and then pretty simple for interior, we have the carbon with the RTD shifter, Alcantara headliner, and then this is the meat and potatoes. I just finished up the build, just gonna make sure we're okay. We're okay. Belt's looking good. Just gonna let it warm up.